Hello and welcome to a GoodDay tutorial where I will be showing you the basics of time tracking. There really are two areas in GoodDay where you can track your time. The first one being within the actual task view where you click on a task and you can add time, and then the second one being through the My Time feature within the Home section. Let's go over these two areas briefly. So the first one, the task view, if I go into the Home section here and just go to My Work and select any of my tasks, so let's select this GCP requirements. Now I'm here in the task view of the GCP requirements task, and there really are three ways I can track my time in here. The first one being through just clicking add and going to time report, and I can add a comment of what work was done, and I can select the date and time that was spent on there and submit that. And the second way is you can actually start a timer and track the task in real time. So if we click on this and start it, we can now see that in the bottom right here, there's a timer set for this task. So if I wanted to measure my time in real time, I can do that, and I can stop it and put the comment and time and date on here as well and submit the time report. And the third way within the task view, if we open this back up, is down here in the reply section. So if I work on this task and I want to add my time, I can reply on here and say, let's say, and now the action required by Jen. I'm going to say, okay, Jen, the scope of work is complete, ready to upload, and then I can select the time that was spent on it down here. Let's say it took 15 minutes. Action is now required by Jen. Put in my comment, and then I will click submit. And now that is reported in my time reports. As you can see up here today, my comment with the 15 minutes of time reported. So this one was logged successfully. And one other thing I want to mention is that you can actually start a timer on multiple tasks. So if you have multiple tasks you're working on, you can actually have them down here and play and pause them between them, and so you can get a real-time report on both tasks if you're working on things in parallel. So that covers the task view. As a reminder, you can add a time report, you can start the timer, or you can reply as a comment. So now moving on to the second area, which is in the Home section under My Time. Now when you open up My Time, you will see that it is selected on today. You can select a different date if you would like, and you will see active tasks, any tasks that have been worked on today, or any tasks that were viewed today, and then there will also be any tasks that are planned could show up here as well. But the main thing to keep note of here is that you can just track your time by clicking on a task and adding a report. So I can click on here and correct a time, or if I have not added a time report yet, then I can click on one and report how long it took me. And so now it got tracked here 15 minutes and it got added to my time reported for today. So this is a nice and efficient way to just come in here and see what all tasks you've been working on today. And you can just easily come in here and add the time that was used on that task, and you can report that here. So that covers the two methods for tracking your time. Now I'd like to jump into how you can look at reports related to time reported. So if you go to the organizations section and go to reports and analytics and scroll down to time and efforts, and let's start with time reports by project. This is a very helpful report for viewing time reported by project or task, or by user, or by date. And as we look down here, we can see different projects under this organization. Right now we have selected all projects, so we see all projects listed here. And we can see what time has been reported on the project and what was the estimated time, so you can get a good view on how much time was spent versus estimated to see if you're on track. And you can do it by user as well, and see, you can look under there and see what tasks have been reported and how much time was reported and estimated. And another report that is useful to look at is the time reports by user. So right now all users are selected, but let's say we select Trent, and here are all the projects Trent has been working on, how much time has been reported and how much is estimated, and you can also do this by date. So depending on what report you would like to see, you can look at time reports by project or by user. And one other area where you may want to view time is if you go back to projects. And for example, if I go under the client projects and let's select GCP web and open up the task table view, there are some columns down here, and you can add more columns in here for viewing time reported on this project. So let's go in here and click into columns and go under time in progress and select estimate and time reported. And now these columns have been created here, where we can see the estimated time and the time that has actually been reported. This is another nice method for viewing the time that has been spent on a project for each task. So to give a quick review, you can track your time in the home section under My Work by just selecting a task and either adding a comment or adding a time report or starting a timer to track your time in real time. And you can also track your time in the home section and the My Time feature by simply just selecting a task and adding a time report here. And to view time reports, you just go to Organizations, Reports and Analytics, and go down to the Time and Effort section, and you can do time reports by project or time reports by user. Or alternatively, you can go to the project itself and go to the task table view and add the estimate and time reported columns. This is how you can track your time and view your time reports. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to the GoodDay Help Center, and thank you for watching the video.